Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do the reading for the lovely sign of Virgo. Virgo, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Big thank you to you all for your support, your lovely comments and all the beautiful things you do. Okay. Sorry, having a little chuckle to myself about something that happened. I do that. I often find myself chuckling to myself and I think, wonder what people think running around the supermarket doing my shopping chuckling. Ah dear, regular Betty Rubble, aren't I? This reading is only general. I'm going to use the Thelema Tarot here. So if it doesn't resonate with you, make sure you check out other aspects of your natal chart. A lot of the astrologers at the moment are saying our ascendant is really important at the moment, or your rising. So please check out your rising. If you're not sure how to do that, just Google natal chart and put the details of your birth in. To get your rising, you do need to have your time of birth. But if the reading resonates with you and it is your story, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and help me to grow the channel. It's good karma to support the readers on YouTube. And the love is returned. Thank you so much. Alrighty, Eight of Cups coming through. So the Eight of Cups is a card of walking away from something. It generally is that we're walking away from something that does not serve us. That emotionally we're depleted. We've had perhaps a lot of love around us, but perhaps it hasn't satisfied us at the level we need to be satisfied. Because there's a feeling here that you're going after your own self-love, which is 1 cup, which takes you to the 9 of cups. But for others of you here, you may be looking for new love, which will take you to the 2 cups, which is the 10 of cups. But you're definitely on a journey here. So I feel like you're putting a lot of effort into bringing yourself, look at this, bring yourself round to something beautiful here. So maybe you're bringing yourself into a much better version of yourself. But I also feel like you're walking towards this sun here, look. So you're going from the moon to the sun. You're about to shine some beautiful light on your life. Walk out of the darkness into the sunshine. I love the sun because whenever I feel this card, the energy of this card always reminds me of walking along a beach first thing in the morning in a really warm place when you've got the sun beating down on your back. That feeling that it brings you, that exhilarating happiness that it brings you. Every time I see that card, I think of that. Okay, so we have the 9 of Wands here, and the 9 of Wands is a card that talks, I always think it's like a self-preservation. It often talks of cycling through cycles of pain, and it can mean that you've done something so many times and you cannot quite get it right, and it always somehow leaves you with this feeling of being wounded from something. It can be cycling through relationships, jobs, situations, but you're doing it the same way each time, expecting a different result. And what happens is this is constantly giving you this sort of jab here. And at the 9 of Wands, you've had enough. It's like, I've done this now so many times. I need to make a change. And I feel this is what you're doing here. I feel that you're walking away from something here that maybe you've done a lot along the years. You may have always picked the wrong relationships for yourself. Maybe you felt that you've never really found the right person for you. But I feel strongly here that for many of you, this is self-love. It's trying to understand self-love, and this is the reason why, because you've been hurt again and you're not understanding why. All right, this is really interesting. So you could have walked away from a Cancer. You could have walked away from a Cancer, from a Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo. But what I'm strongly feeling here is there's some sort of energy here of the universe sort of moving you towards something new here. It's like an offer or a gift, something coming from the universe to help you move forward. The 5 of Swords is like that Pyrrhic or Pyrrhic victory, where you're walking away from something that perhaps you didn't want to walk away from. But I feel strongly here that the universe is saying to you, it is time to really look at what you want. because perhaps you are accepting here a lot less because your own level of self-love is very low. So if you raise your own love, then you can bring in the type of offer or the type of situation you want. So it's like the universe is showing you a way here, a way to do this, a way to bring in the love that you want, the love that you want to see. Definitely. All right. And sometimes we have to work out why we're doing that Nine of Wands energy. Why are we always picking out the same sort of people? Why are we drawing those people to ourselves? And what I understand is that we do that because we need a certain energy mirrored back to us to help us to understand what we need to do differently. So the people we're bringing in very often are a reflection of something we need to change or learn. So for example, if you're constantly bringing people towards you who are very self-centered, not emotionally available, those type of energies, then you start to realize here there's something within yourself that's reflecting. So you need to go back and ask yourself, what do you need to heal to bring in the next person? Because they're on their way here. Look at this, straight out of the gate. Two of Cups energy. So I feel like you're getting ready for something new here. I feel like you're getting ready to bring somebody new in. And I feel that's why you're walking away, because you're preparing yourself to raise your own level of love so that you can bring in someone who matches that level with you. All right, see? Reciprocal. Money in, money out. This is about having an equal give and take situation. And maybe with that Nine of Wands, you've met people who are takers and not givers. And maybe you're a giver. So maybe you're understanding now that's not a healthy way to be. The whole idea of people pleasing, doormatting, whatever you like to call it, benefits us. It's a manipulative way for us to behave because we think it gets us what we need. But actually, it's the complete opposite. The people pleasing, the doing for others is not always a healthy way of doing things. That doesn't mean you don't do for others. But doing for others at your own expense is not healthy. It needs to be reciprocated. That doesn't mean a person has to do exactly the same back, but they certainly need to give you something back. Appreciation, gratitude, love, caring. Something to show you what you're putting in, you're getting out. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands coming through here. Oh, with the Ten of Cups. Wow, just look at that energy. So there is something in this new situation that is being brought to you. No wonder they're showing it with the Sun. You're about to find something absolutely fabulous here, Virgo. You're about to move into some sort of new situation here that you have co-created with the universe. For some of you, this may be some sort of partnership in work, but whatever this is here is just bringing you in a lot of happiness. See, this is all about having your ducks in a row. Only they're swans. All right, so we have the Knight of Wands. Somebody's coming in very, very passionate here, with the Five of Pentacles, and there's the offer. Could be dealing with a Pisces here, could be dealing with a fire sign. Let me just keep going. The High Priestess is here. Wow, okay, putting down the burden of the past here. Look at this. All right, so for some of you, this is a Leo. Okay, I tell you what I see here. I see you putting down the burdens of the past. I see you learning from the past energies. I see you embracing your own intuition, understanding what you are worthy of, because you are worthy. You have all that you need. And by understanding this through this self-love journey, you're bringing in this beautiful energy here of knowing what you can do, knowing how to manifest, knowing how to bring this in. Because the energy is changing in you, you're bringing in a person who's going to match your energy. This is really beautiful. You have here someone who's coming in, who's intuitive, who's done the shadow work, who is ready to meet you eye to eye here. This is soulmate energy at its best. There is a soulmate coming to you who has done the work that you have. This person is ready for a relationship. They're ready to put in what you are. They are ready to put in the passion. This is someone who is coming from your perspective, someone who matches your energy. And you are putting down this sadness and this weight of the past to be able to embrace this new energy. I feel like this is self-love you're after here. But it will bring in the Two of Cups as well. There is happiness and joy coming towards you here from new love. I see you being a little bit beaten up from your past, but you're taking the lessons on board, and you're understanding that by working with the universe here, look at this, that you are bringing to you what you want here. The universe is ready to offer you exactly what you're looking for, because you've walked away from things that no longer serve you here. And I love this, because this is like a rebirth. You're being given another opportunity at love. But the universe is saying this time, you do it in a very different way. This time, you do it by deserving the love that you find, rather than accepting something that isn't worthy of you. Beautiful, beautiful energy coming through here. All right, let's just have a couple more cards here, and I'll draw you an oracle card. Your person is very intuitive, very in tune with the universe. I feel that they're very passionate here as well. Whoever this person is for you, they're just really matching your energy here. It's a real soulmate energy, complete meeting eye to eye, really understanding. Oh, well, there you go. Your person could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. We do have some Libra energy here as well. Pisces energy too. Leo. So it could be any one of those people. But this person who's coming towards you is coming towards you as a king. So whether male or female, they've done the work. They're meeting you eye to eye here. This person knows how to look at things from a higher perspective. They're truthful. They're ready to communicate. Beautiful energy coming through with this card. Look, they're an Emperor. So this person is really standing in their power. This is Aries energy, of course. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right. Beautiful reading, Virgo. If you're after love, it's around the corner. All right, let's read from the Lightworkers Oracle. Oh, that one wants to come out. Then we'll just take that one then, shall we? Master Healing. Isn't that beautiful? So I always say, in healing yourself, you're healing the universe. As you meditate, remain true to what inspires your heart and commit to your spiritual path. You become an increasingly powerful healer. You are here to live your own life, to be true to what genuinely moves you. The unconditionally loving guide and ascended master Serapis Bay comes to you now with a blessing of master healing to further the success on your path. If you are willing to go through what is necessary for an outcome, it will happen for you. The details may appear different from what we imagined they would, but the truth remains. If you ask for something and are willing to go through the process required to have that come into your life, it will happen to you. The universe is generous, unconditionally supportive and loving of you. It is your creative partner. It will provide you with all that you need to manifest your dreams, desires and destiny. When we are willing to be who we are, the universe can more easily guide us to fulfill our destinies. This is why I say it's really important to stand in your truth. Really important to understand who you are. Because what happens is when you understand who you are and you've done the healing, then you become the purest version of yourself. And once you reach that purity, your vibration becomes very high. So with that high vibration then, you are able to bring in others that have this beautiful high vibration with you. But not only that, but you are pushing that high vibration onto others inadvertently. So if we're all doing the healing, we're all moving into this energy of standing in our truth, then we are collectively healing the universe. And that means that everybody is moving to a higher energy, a higher power. You cannot make people do this. It has to be something that you want to do. But if you want to bring in the love you desire here, it starts with loving yourself. It starts with becoming the perfect version of yourself. And people say there is not perfection, but I believe perfection is in being the best version of yourself. I'll leave you with that, Virgo.